And this is actually really nice here. So we can counter target enchantment spell. And let's go ahead and just put 2 counters on. So counter this, counters on this. Now we're racing. We actually don't even care about that right now. Return to Vorinclex. Put some counters here. It don't matter, no, because we swinging for 5, baby. There we go. That's what I wanted to see right there. It's the Great Shark. Great Shark! Come on. How's it going, y'all? Time Smash MTG, and today we're back with some MTGA standard action, and today we're trying something way off the beaten path. This is a fresh out the kitchen homebrew from your boy. Not to get very ranty, maybe I'll rant at the end of the video. I've just been getting really burnt out with Magic, whether it be recording or just playing for fun, just standard in general, a little bit of historic, but mostly standard. Just the burnout's getting to me a little bit, you know, doing a video every other day can kind of take its toll for a little while, especially when, you know, like, I don't know, viewer support's going, not viewer support's going down, but the viewership's going down. Subscribers, I've been losing subscribers a little bit lately. It's just one of those things, it's hard not to let it get to you a little bit, you know? I'm only human, that thing kind of affects me whether I want it to or not. But still try to keep a positive mindset on it and try something new. So I figured, you know, I'm playing all these decks from other people, I'm trying meta decks and non-meta decks. When I try the big meta decks, I do really well with them. Like, it's obvious why they're meta decks for a reason and they're good. But nobody wants to see me run Sultai Ultimatum every freaking video. So I try new things, but then when you play new things, like, you're just going to inevitably lose sometimes because they suck sometimes. But you figured, you know what? Let's quit worrying about that. Let's just brew something of our own here. Quit taking other people's decks. Let's brew something of our own, fresh out the kitchen that we used to enjoy, and see if we can make it work now in standard. So here we have Sultai Flash. Back in the day when Simic Flash was a thing and Dimir Flash was a thing, like back when Dimir Flash was a thing, I brewed that deck up and I took that to top 100 mythic. No, it's like top 200 mythic. I was in like the 150 range at the top. But did really well with Dimir Flash there. A lot of people ended up picking that up and doing pretty well with it. The deck felt really nice. Since then, especially since rotation and everything, you know, we don't have Night Pack Ambusher, don't have Thrill Mystic, don't have Brimeward Cutthroat anymore. We've lost a lot of our big payoffs for Flash, but that doesn't mean the archetype is dead. Now, every time there's a new set that comes out, I try to make a Flash type of thing work, and it's been really bad. However, it turns out with Strixhaven, we actually got some pretty sweet cards to throw in here. From Strixhaven, we have Decisive Denial, which I'm trying out as a 2 of here. One problem that Flash has always had is closing game ability, and, you know, closing the game out. I love this card that can act as a counter spell, but also be able to fight something if you need to. As you see here, we have Voracious Great Shark that can get kind of big. We have Wildborn Preserver, which can grow into something pretty big. Or we have Blacklance Paragon, which you can flash in, have it have Death Touch when it comes in, and then have it fight something and kill it. So a lot of different applications there. We're playing 2 Quandrous Command, which also can put 2+1/+1 counters on a creature. So a lot of our usual mopey creatures actually have a body to them now, which again makes Decisive Denial a little bit better. So we're playing that. Quandrous Command also, just being able to counter things like Mazemind Tome, any of the enchantments and sagas that come down. You'd be really surprised at the things that Quandrous Command can hit. Now, I've not played any actual games with this deck yet. I literally built this because I was like going to sleep last night and I had this kind of idea for it. So I put it here to table and wanted to try it out here today in video. Lastly, for the new things we're trying out here, not sure if this will actually be good enough or not, but we don't really have a ton of draw in the deck, so I figured I'd try 2 Eureka moments here, just to be able to draw 2 cards and put another land on the battlefield if we're able to. It's very possible that just Behold the Multiverse is a better card here or something along that nature, but I wanted to try 2 of these out and just see how it goes. Otherwise, you know, creature-wise, we're playing the Blacklance Paragons, we're playing the Reservers, Cunning Nightbonder still in standard. A lot of people forget about this card, but it's fantastic in Flash. Getting this down and be able to have 1 mana Preserver and 1 mana Paragon can just do so much for you in creature matchups. As a Street Drop slot, we have Brazen Bar pulling double duty here. We're still playing some main deck disputes, Solid Coming, some counter magic here. Sea Dasher Octopus, not getting to have the time in standard I thought it was. I really thought this would be one of the best cards in standard when it was revealed. And it's just, it turns out that Stomp card for Bone Crusher Giant, it's pretty good, pretty relevant. So Sea Dasher Octopus just getting shut down by that's been rough. Finally, for Strixhaven, we're playing 2 of Baleful Mastery here. You'll see it's a lot of 2-ofs here, mainly because I'm just trying stuff out, but maybe this is kind of correct to have all these different options. Baleful Mastery, been a way to exile something with 2 mana is really nice, because again, you need removal and flash, because if an opponent gets an early, fast start on you, you can kind of be in trouble with these shells. But also late game, if we have the 4 mana, we'll just exile a target creature or planeswalker, go about our day. Finally, 2 of the big boy, Voracious Great Shark. And it's a card that's also just not got to do its thing. I mean, it's a 5 mana creature, which is bad. But 5 mana flash, counter a Winota or Yorion or Vorinclex or something. a lot of more expensive creatures been played right now, so it's good that the same can counter them. So that's what we got here. We got the lands. Just trying this out for best of one because, again, I have literally not played a game with this deck yet. So let's take it in there, see how it goes. Let's go. Alright, y'all. First game of the day here is against Squirrel. Let's see if we can make some Sultai Flash work. Just trying some new stuff, you know. It's that point of the season where, you know, the set's been out for a little bit. We've kind of been doing the thing for a while now. It's time to play some new stuff, and even if it does bad, at least just have some fun, jank it up a little bit, as the children say. So, we're going to see how this goes. Looks like we're up against some land destruction to start it off with, so a little bit of jank versus a little bit of jank, but we'll take that. We can counter non-creature spell with this, which is nice. 3-mana Cultivate. Do I care? Honestly, I think we countered that. We're not going to have any other uses for this. If they ramp up a bunch, then the, you know, the tax on there doesn't do very much to them. So we do this. Here, you're almost always going to play blue on this. Occasionally you'll do multiple green things, but for the most part, blue is your main source. Are we just countering everything? I really wish I could counter this right now. That'd be super nice. I think we have to counter it, though. I want to get my Sea Dasher Octopus out there. That's the way she goes. Here, I may actually want to cycle this Triumph at some point, so we're just going to do this and pass the turn. Cultivate. Yeah, I guess we let that resolve. Opponent ramping like crazy. That's okay, though. Let's do this. Again, we probably go for a blue. Anytime we can, we're just going to go for a blue source here. You need like one black and one green source for this whole deck, so let's put old Sea Dasher into play. Now, it may get shot down here if I have a Stomp or something. They do, okay. Well, that feels kind of bad. Maybe that's a little bit aggressive on my end. Baleful Mastery, so now we'll go ahead and play this land. Not going quite the way we want to, but not the worst in the world either. Oh my god, can you quit with the freaking cultivates? My goodness. I love that cultivate art, though. It's so pretty. Land. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Told me you might as well play sure. So I guess we're going to Brazen Bar over here. And at least we'll be able to hold up a Quandrix Command now to put some counters on it if we need to. Solid Coming is actually nice. We'll do this. Let's swing, baby. Give him down to 17, pass the turn. If they try to play Beanstalk Giant, I'll just let it resolve, and we'll Baleful Mastery it at some point. If they play this, we can eliminate it. So I think we're actually at a fine spot now. Solid Coming was a good draw here. Sure. Sure thing. Chicken Wing. Waking the Trolls. We can counter that, and this is actually really nice here. So we can counter target enchantment spell. And let's go ahead and just put 2 counters on. So counter this, counters on this. Now we're racing. We actually don't even care about that right now. Well, now that we drew that, maybe we do. So let's go ahead and swing for 5. We'll pass turn. No fear in this dojo. We're winning this race right now anyways. Waking the Trolls. Again, do I care? I think we kind of do. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and just eliminate this Bone Crusher Giant while we have the mana to do so. More counter spells would be nice. Brazen Bar, just having no other threats here is actually not that bad, because now we have lethal on board for the next turn. Or at least we will have lethal on board. And even if they do something like play their Beanstalk Giant, not a big deal. Because we got Flyers, baby. And Brazen Bar being a 5/3 is another reason why Quandrix Command is very nice in this deck. Eugene. Eugene resolves. Yep. So here, I think I just flash this in now. I could also Baleful Mastery it, but I don't want them to draw a card. Another land, not exactly what we were hoping for. Swing at them. This still holds up Eliminate. Now, if they have another one, we're in trouble. We've kind of just been a little bit awkward here, drawing like all of a removal and not our actual threats. Warnclex is fine, doesn't have reach, so... Okay. 6, 7, 8, that's lethal, so I need to find something here or we're dead. Any kind of threat or removal we're good with. Quandrix Command actually is lethal, so let's just go ahead, return this, put some counters here. So we'll return the Vorinclex, put some counters here. It don't matter, no, because we swinging for 5, baby. Boom! Quandrix Command. Both times this game showing why it's in the deck. Good first start here. Let's go ahead and play another. Alright, game number 2 against Mizaki. Let's see if we can take down Mizaki. Yorion pile over there. This actually looks very fine against Yorion. This is some pretty good cards against him. So we'll go ahead and drop this Tron down to start it off with and pass the turn. Triumph of their own, And nobody ever really expects Simic Flash, so... I hope they just play Wolfwillow Haven here so I can just bounce it. Yeah, that's fine. Let's bounce that all on the flow. Bounce that, give me some mo. And I'm actually going to play this... Still do this on blue for now because I may want to play out the Sea Dasher Octopus here. Well, that's perfect for us because that means they can't kill my Sea Dasher Octopus here. They could counter it. If they have like a Mystical Dispute here, that kind of suck. Nice. Nice. Ooh, and we get that? Yeah, we're feeling pretty good now. I would have played this over any other land, so I don't think it matters we did this before combat. So we will rip that. Another Brazy Bee. I think since we can do both of these right now, we're kind of just staying put. I could, you know, foretell this. But let's go ahead and just pass the turn for now. And I think that's fine as well. Basically, we're in a spot where we can... we're going to be able to play like 2 spells this turn. So we have like counter magic and counter backup, which is super, super groovy. So let's just see what we got here. Space Nightmare. Let's go ahead and do this while we can make him pay for it. Hopefully try to counter this or something. Nice. Exactly what we wanted there. Don't you dare test my talents, son. Let's go ahead and crack-lack this. Get us a blue source here. Hopefully draw to the land. Nice. I'll play this on black just because we have so much already. Let's swing. Let's draw a card. Okay. And now we'll go ahead and still do this. So a multitude of options here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Show me what you got. Okay. So they foretold something as well and bring that back. Nice. So I think here we're just flashing in the Brazy Bee. Nice. Again, it looks crazy this playing all this blue here. This is what we want. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm actually... I guess I'm going to foretell this now. That way I just have double counterspell held up. Though I kind of like the option of like doing this. 1, 2, 3. I think we're just passing for now. Oh, get out of here. Come on. Come on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this, we can still just do this. And then we can still flash in a Brazen Bar end of turn. I think they're just dead. Flash you in as well. Sultai Flash, baby. And now if they have a... I don't know how they get out of this, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I want to actually bounce their Wolfwillow Haven here. Do I even care about that, though? No, because then if they have, like, say they go land, ultimatum, and they have Mystical Dispute held up, we just pay for it. Now they can't even do that anyways. So, and this way, if they just try to go Sultai Ultimatum, they just lose. Now, you see one thing that kind of screwed me here. I only have the one green source. I can't play both of these. That is absolutely not happening. And if you want to dispute me, I'll pay for it. Even if they wipe this there, we just flash in another Wildborn Preserver. Then the following turn, we flash one in and do damage. So, nice start here with this. Let's keep it going. Let's go. This is against Puny. This deck of ours may be puny, but so far it's working out. This hand seems pretty freaking gas. Temple on their side. Do this. Land here is good. Now we have untapped lands to go for the whole game. Temple try them to start off here. So if this is like a Winota shell or something, it's a little spoopy. Savior, eh? Yikes! This is where this deck is going to struggle, is whenever they're able to get like multiple creatures down on us on one turn here. And here I'm actually going to hold up this Brazen Borrower. Because we would probably be wanting a Petty Theft something here, I'm imagining. So that resolves. I kind of like the look of whatever they're doing here. So I can't counter it. I think I just bounce it now. They can swing and hit us for 2 if they want. Great Shark will be great here once we can actually cast it. So here we're holding up Saw It coming, because again, if they want to just go their whole turn, just play an Anax, that's fine. If they try to go like Winota or something here, okay, well that's not the case. Yeah, so now we can just counter it. We'll get hit for 2 here again, but 2, not the big deal. Saw It coming is nice. It's going to do this. May actually get a black source here. Well, we got no choice. So. Doing it this way. For the long run, I think this is actually the better play is to do this. We'll still do this. So we have a counterspell held up. Again, they're just swinging for 2 right now. If we need to flash in Blackman's Paragon here, we can. I like what they're doing. So we want to counter that. Right? Yeah, I think we do. This next turn, if they try to play something pre-combat, we got Great Sharks, baby. Decisive Denial is a pretty good spell there. And because of that, I'm actually going to play this green source. We're going a little bit more varied on the mana, but we still have 3 blue sources, 2 green sources. They're holding up a red mana for something here. They don't have snow. There we go. That's what I wanted to see right there. So the Great Shark. Great Shark! Coming down! Bye, opponent. Bye. Bye. We got answers, baby. 3-0. Let's keep it going. Number 4 against Summers. Summers out there will find an opponent that can beat us. This is Yorion, and we have 2 counter spells. Auto keep. Again, this hand's just super sick against what they're trying to do here. So we probably don't want to play this green. So I think I'm actually going to lead on this. Mana a tad bit awkward here. That's actually pretty fantastic. So here we can go green. I probably just want to be able to put this Preserver into play, I would think. Ooh, actually, that's a little awkward. That's a little awkward now. I think I messed that up a tad. Maybe I should have done this. We're going to put Preserver into play next turn. That much I know. Thrilling Discovery. Sure. Ooh, okay. I like what they're cooking. We still have the Decisive Denial held up this way, so that's actually not that bad. And now we get to do some kind of fun stuff, and I'm not going to foretell this yet, because I want to hold this up and possibly mutate onto this. If they try to Heartless Act this, I can flash it in this Paragon and pay 1, so I actually bring on a Heartless Act. Oh, that's not a Heartless Act, come on. Let's go ahead and just flash this in for now. Give me a land. Untap land in here. It's not a land. Still a swing for 5, though. So we're missing land drops here. We'll see if this comes back to bite us. We have this Decisive Denial, though. Yeah. That's a no from me, dog. And again, we just need to hit a land here. Alright. Get out of my game, opponent. Get out of my game. Let's go and play one more. This deck is going by super, super well, and this is actually a lot of fun just playing something different. So let's go. Alright, y'all. Last game of the day here is against Orim85. We can finish this off 5-0. It'd be pretty sick. Another Yorion matchup. Another one where we have Salt coming in Decisive Denial. So we keep those. Oh my gosh. This deck may just be gas. Who knows? May just be absolute gasoline. So we'll play this here and pass the turn. Omen can resolve. We could counter it. But we ain't really about that life right now, you know? And an untapped land would be very nice because there's a possibility we can play kind of Nightbonder end step this turn and then be able to flash up Preserver, still hold up Decisive Denial. I think that's actually fine. It's going to make our Decisive Denials a little bit tricky here. But again, with a land drop, like, we're just in such a good place. Oh. Sneaky, sneaky. So let's bring the Nightbonder in. Not what we wanted there. We'll go ahead and pass the turn here. We're still holding up this Decisive Denial, which is fine. 4-5. Yeah, we'll counter that. There will be no doom being foretold today, friend. Carnage Command, absolute gas here. We have Voracious Great Shark even held up now, so that's kind of cool. Play like a, yeah, play a Vorinclex. You know, I think that'll work. Let's find a land real quick. Let's maybe do this. This is my Great Shark. Nice forest that you have held up. And now we have these 1-mana flash creatures. We're swinging for 7. And that's what's good about this deck is it actually has a really reasonable clock here. And now you see we just have... We got things. We got things to do. Anything else, opponent? Heartless Act. They don't have anything right now to... Yeah, we're going to put 2 counters on this. So we'll do 2 counters on you. And I'm just going to put this Decisive Denial back in, that's all. And if they want to counter this, they can. And that sets up lethal. Nice. Nice. And we have the counter back up. That felt good. That felt really good. 5-0. Let's go and take a look at the deck list one more time. Let's go. Alright, y'all. 5-0. This actually felt way better than I thought it would. Now, granted, we got put up against Yorion matchups a lot. This is a deck that I would just hope would feast on Yorion matchups anyway. Back in the day when I played Dimir and Stomach Flash, I always kind of wanted to run into Yorion because you could just take him to school. So this deck has a good matchup against those already. But especially, I think the card that impressed me the most here, actually both of these, Decisive Denial felt great. Just the 2-mana counterspell early on. We never actually used the Fight Clause in it, but it's nice to know that we could do that if we needed to. But also, Quandra's Command was way versatile. It is really nice when you're able to put 2 counters on something, and then maybe counter a Doom Foretold like we did the one game. We had that spot where we could have countered a Solemn Still and Akram with it. You just catch all these kind of random spells that you wouldn't expect to catch here with it. It's super cool. So, I'm not going to go out on record and say this deck's like amazing or broken or anything, but 5-0 does lead you to believe that maybe we should actually do some serious testing with this. And y'all know me, I'm not going to because I got to play other decks for the channel. But hey, if you like the look of this, it looks like your kind of style deck, take it in there and let me know how it goes. Maybe I'll build a sideboard. By the time you see this, the portable link will be an Aether Hub down here. I'll probably have a sideboard thrown together for this thing just so you can try it out. But yeah, that's what we got. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Thank you all for the support so much. Let's go.